B.
Yeah.
I hate when niggas say laptop. I just think niggas.
That shit's funny to me.
Oh,
bro.
It's fun. Yeah.
I apologize.
It's kind of funny, but then it's like mad ignorant.
Yeah, it
Very
is.
much so.
It is.
Cause like motherfuckers think it's really called that shit.
Yeah, no.
Oh no,
That's the
definitely. But, I
funny-
mean, when I
that's the
type
funny
it,
part
it's P. But when I say it, it's B. It's like library.
I say
No, man,
I'm
I
a little
say.
country sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fuck that shit.
You are now tuned into the Who Are You Again podcast. I am Saint.
Oh, JP, man, this feel a little odd.
Oh shit, Mike James.
Let's get this
it.
shit rolling, man. How's y'all week been,
Let's
dog?
get it. Let's get it. God damn it.
Wowzers.
Well, yeah.
Bro,
This shit-
did y'all
shit-
see that fucking Mega Millions and Powerball is 515
Oh yeah,
million
half
and 200?
half
Are
a
you
bill,
serious?
half a bill and two.
Yeah,
We got
bro.
a piece up on that tonight.
Yeah, exactly. No
So I think
cap.
they do the drawing tonight or tomorrow, and then
I thought it was
Saturday.
It's this one tonight. Nobody's gonna win it tonight because
Yeah.
like probably somebody gonna win it. Just our luck.
Right. Shit, it's some small ass town, bro. This shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey,
I always go past looking at them things like, man, what would I do
Hey
with
man,
that?
we need to go ahead and
that
put some money
500
down for
million?
that. Make this millions.
Yeah, I'm down
Make these
20,
millions.
20 apiece.
Bro, what would you do? Like, what is the first purchase you buying with that
Hey,
million?
look, my nigga, I'm buying a militia.
Oh my God.
What you
I'm
taking
gonna be a
over?
dictator. I don't know, Austin, something. I'm gonna take over some shit, nigga.
Whoa. Buy a militia. I was going to say real estate. It's
Nah, well, you know, like seriously though, real estate, I would have a compound. I would have like an enclave. And, you know, I was thinking about today actually because shout out to Of Color ATX. They're doing a Juneteenth art kind of weekend situation where they're going to have 3 different spaces, Native Hostel, Cloud Tree Gallery, another space I can't remember off top, but go to Of Color ATX on Instagram. But I was thinking, man, you know, it was just so many black businesses I would just incubate. You know what I mean? I would just love to just pour money because I think the biggest thing is that there's no infrastructure for us.
man. Yeah.
So if you had a great idea, you know, we don't have any black. We have, I think, maybe like 2 black car dealerships here. There's so many things, you know, that I would just incubate, man, and just have spaces and I think that they would be profitable and not just in Austin, but just nationwide, man. I would just love to have an infusion of cash. You can't take that shit with you when you go. You know what I mean? You got to give it away. You know what I mean? It was so many things that I think people with money can do for, you know, we talk about this homeless problem. It's solvable. You know, people it's solvable. Just people just don't want to fucking solve it.
Yeah.
Or the people with those funds, of course.
Yeah.
I was reading something online. They said Jeff Bezos could solve it like 2 or 3 times over.
Yeah,
his
but
money
you
and
know,
still
it's not,
have, like,
it's not
plenty of
an
money.
interest to him. He's never been close to being homeless. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
So
These are
it's not-
facts. These are facts.
And
But
he's
I-
a capitalist, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying you can
Capitalists
still
ain't
make money though. You can still philanthropists make money by giving money away.
True.
They fundraise. They make money by giving money away.
Okay, yeah, I guess I can see that. I can see
But
that.
I'm gonna tell you though, I'm gonna do some world class tricking off too. Though. Believe that.
Listen, bro, I would be doing the wildest.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Because you know I got my motherfucking cape on. And I'm gonna do some world class tricking
man.
off.
And I used to always think I'm gonna pay off my student loans and all that. I'm not paying them fucking
Fuck that. I'll put them niggas on forbearance.
forever.
Forever.
And
I'm
they
putting that
see how much money I done made. I'm not giving you niggas nothing. And I got it to pay. Nigga,
That's
what you
crazy.
mean?
What would you do with your money?
I'm about to start me a casino, dog. I want to get into the casino business now. I would have to fight the mob off.
Absolutely.
I definitely
Well,
have to
I'm
fight
saying,
the mob.
that's what I'm
but-
saying. If you got a militia, you can hire niggas. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You know what I
so
mean?
we had to pair
That's
up,
the
you know what I'm
start.
saying?
That's the start of it. That's the start of it. That's the start of it, bro.
But
That's
yeah,
the start of it.
I'm definitely for my peoples too, you know what I'm saying? Trying to start some kind of ecosystem or something, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing we don't have in our community. We don't have the necessary liquidity to do the things that we should do. But if I had the money, oh my goodness. Real estate, I'm starting a club. Nigga, I'm about to own a gang of houses, flipping houses. I'm gonna have me a show on HGTV. What you mean?
You could damn near with a half a bill.
Oh yeah,
You can create your own fucking TV
network.
station, right?
Seriously, seriously. No,
so
seriously.
we dream flip.
Oh,
Right.
You're damn right.
So we flip.
So we flip. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. We enterprising, bro. I'm telling you.
That's crazy. What would I
Easy
do?
money.
What would I do? I definitely start a business. I know that for sure. Something that would help and support again this community. I get my mom straight, of course. I think that's all.
Oh yeah, that's
That's a given, bro.
Yeah, say less. You know, I mean, but you know, once again, you think about the opportunity to have generational wealth.
Facts.
Like creating something.
Changing.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like changing. And then also just changing it for other people. You know, and people
Facts.
that's really trying hard. There's so many people out here trying hard. can't get ahead, and just to be able to create something, that should be crazy, bro.
Just my luck, I'll be the motherfucker that blew through the shit in 5 years.
Right, they have a motherfucking lifetime special with your goof ass and shit on there.
Fix my life, y'all. This nigga that blew a $500 million. What the hell wrong with him?
No cap. There's a story. I gotta Google it, but there's a story about a dude who was homeless. He ended up winning the lottery and spending his money on goofy shit. Like he bought a chandelier that was worth like $50,000.
Yeah, that's me.
But just understand, like when you don't have nothing and you have the concept where you finally have something, it's a dream.
But here's the kicker. On the special, he's like, yeah, I know people saying I'm gonna get rid of this money, I'm gonna lose this money, but I'm spending it on quality stuff, right? Probably like they go back a year later, this nigga lost it all. Spent it all up, snorted it all up, partied, tricked it all off.
Yeah, I see a lot of stories when people get that much money, they just gave away so much money that they end up broke from giving it away.
Yeah.
Well, I think sometimes we normally hear about that about athletes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think though we're now grown. We know what it's like to have a little bit of money, to be able to feed ourselves. We know what it's like to be broke. I think we just come from a different space. We're not 18. We're not 2021 with $1 million check and not even having a bank account.
What's that basketball player who Dallas? He had all that money, ended up homeless, and now.
Oh, Beasley.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, Michael Beasley.
Yeah.
Not.
It's the other left-handed dude. He lefty too, but it's not Beasley though.
Beasley's last name.
Yeah.
No, it's the other dude. The one that played with the Cavs.
Yeah. He played with
His
LeBron.
last name ain't Beasley.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was, bro. Maybe I'm
Michael
tripping.
Beasley, bro.
There's a couple Beasleys though.
Yeah.
He light skinned too.
Yeah.
It's not Michael Beasley.
Delonte West.
Delonte
Yes,
West.
that is it.
That is it.
That's
Yeah,
who
Delonte
it
West.
is, man.
But they said though too he had like a history of mental illness, like bad mental illness.
Word.
But then though, I think what really sent that nigga over the edge.
I already know.
What you think?
LeBron fucked his mama.
No.
LeBron
He fucked
He
LeBron.
fucked LeBron.
Yeah, he did. He did.
That cougar pussy got him, bro.
You said he was hooked.
I don't know, bro.
Hey, boy, you better be careful fucking with that cougar pussy, though.
Marcus, darling. Wouldn't you like to get a little bit more comfortable?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Cause hey, you run up in the
But what if
wrong way.
LeBron put the juju on that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
how do you feel though? Your teammate to mess with your mama?
You gotta blame your mom in that motherfucking situation. Like,
But
bitch,
then
what
his
is you
career
doing?
like dropped all the way down ever since that. Like
You
after
can't
that, his
come to
career.
no
went-
he was hooping a little bit. So he went from
Cut her tickets off.
He went from the Cavs. Hey, but you know niggas in the locker room because the nigga was young at the time too. But like, hey boy, you better not bring your mama up in this motherfucker. You know?
Like, are they clowning LeBron like that though? I think LeBron was ready to fight
Absolutely.
niggas. I will fight
yeah.
you over my motherfucking
But I'm
mama.
saying though,
Absolutely.
like
I
you
don't give a
can't.
fuck if you hit my
But
mama.
listen though, bro. Listen, bro.
That's not what your mom said.
Right.
Facts.
And niggas run with that shit.
Exactly.
Bro. Don't
Like,
give
hey,
a man
nigga, your
an
mom
inch.
she was a fighter too. So,
Oh my god, that would tear me alive.
but I'm
bro.
saying that you gotta blame your mom
You can't even be
that's
mad.
true. That's
because the
true.
young nigga will poke whatever.
And,
Facts.
but
These
you
are
gotta
You know what I'm
live
saying?
with that for forever though. Like, mama, you
I mean,
hit
but
my
now,
teammate.
but LeBron like this nigga homeless and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know he on TMZ.
that's
and
your ass
shit.
get, motherfucker. Carl.
Yeah. That's terrible, man. What
I
about
wanna-
what about artists? What about artists? Has there been any artists who like got
went
money and went broke?
Oh,
Went stupid, bro?
yeah.
That you remember?
Damn, off the top.
Them niggas ain't really getting that much money anyway. They don't really own their
You
masters.
know,
They get
it's a
money.
few. It's a few of them that do get money and like kind of have a stake in some shit. I think about Pharrell was smart with his shit.
Yeah.
I think about like Snoop at one point lost all his shit.
That he did.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Master P
That's
got
why he
him
went
out
to
the
No
gun.
Limit.
Master P, but Master P wasn't greedy. You know
Not
what I'm
at all.
saying? It could have piped him. You know what I mean? He would have been going.
But that wasn't Snoop. That was Suge Knight shit. That was.
Well, yeah, but Suge Knight and Interscope. Don't think
True.
about Jeffrey Iovine. You
True.
know, like the motherfuckers are criminals to the nth degree, and they got hella backup. The corporate thugs, bro.
shit.
Yeah, that shit's real shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, man. Well, just thinking about it, just thinking about all that, man. My week has been kind of crazy, but the only thing that's really been able to, like, man, it's just been so nuts. Like I ended up getting into a car accident last night.
Oh shit! What happened?
Yeah, man. It's a long ass story, but in a nutshell.
Matter of fact, man, I left the club at 2 a.m. and shit. I had like
honestly, you know what happened was I actually left work, was headed back to the house, but raining was stupid crazy. I was actually looking behind me to try to make certain that when I made this right hand turn, wouldn't go hit a car. Turned around, sure enough, this car didn't go forward. There were no cars in front of me. Hit the back end of this car, just rear end of the vehicle. Wasn't that bad. Probably like $1 size worth of damage on the vehicle, and then my license plate was bumped. But it was just the whole overall experience was frustrating.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. So I just need to do something to relax and kind of chill and enjoy myself and get myself back to center. So the main thing I did was listen to music, enjoy the vibe, get my vibe right, kind of get my chi back, whatever it may be. So I just had to bring it to the pod. I just had to know, man, I was listening to some really dope jams, whether it been old school like the Isley Brothers or something new like Trey Songz or something like that. It was just vibing out, man. So my question to the group is, man, what are probably your top 5 albums of all time? I'm gonna go with you, JP. Let me hear it.
Bro, this is so hard. I mean, man, I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
I'm a selector, and before I was a DJ, the reason why I really only DJ'd is to share music.
Yeah.
It's something I would do for free. I've done it for, we would have gatherings over the crib, and I would just play music for people, that haven't heard it just because I want to share.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. Like, top 5 albums. So my criteria for an album being top 5 is not really just sonically like how it sounds, right? Or how it's all put together, or the producers or the people that's on it. And it kind of reminded me of this project that I had started but I didn't finish with a good friend of mine. Her name is Krista Franklin.
Okay.
And the reason how we got into this project was we were talking about what's your favorite Tribe Called Quest album? Mm-hmm. And most people either say Low End Theory or Midnight Marauders. But mine is their first album, People Instinctive Travels.
Really?
The reason is, though, it's the time of your life where it's most seminal.
There you go.
You could be going through a breakup. You could be having a new relationship. So it was this chick named Lene Jenkins I used to fuck with. I'm telling you, man.
Dropping names.
We could bleep all this shit out. But I was in the 10th grade, man, and so at the time, People Instinctive Travels was coming out, and Bonita Applebum was the bop.
Mm-hmm. Bonita Applebum. Okay.
So she was like the first chick, like she was kind of hood, but she was Daisy age. She was dark skinned. She had the motherfucking cut off jeans and shit with the little beast and the rayon shirt.
She was fly back in the gap.
Fly as
you
fuck.
was feeling
this
it.
back in LA?
It was back in LA.
Yeah.
So at the time, that's when the Tribe Called Quest shit came out.
Yeah.
Before that was Younger Brothers, and it was kind of like the same wave, right? So story behind it is, I thought I was gonna get my first shot of pussy and shit fucking with her, right? So what she say is, she was like, yo, I forgot my books. I ain't never seen a bitch with no books and shit in my motherfucking life. So I forgot my books, walked me back to my crib. So mind you, at the time, and you know what this is, I went to school at Lock High in Watts.
Oh my God.
What's that? What's wrong with that school?
Probably the worst.
They wild.
Between them and Jordan
worst.
Downs, probably like the worst high school you can go to.
The worst, bro.
In Los Angeles. This is in Watts, where the Watts riot happened.
Like collectively, as far as curriculum, everything.
I've seen shootouts on the corner, G.
Damn,
It's
boy.
at least 1, 2, 5 gangs like right there. And we had to walk through about 7 gangs to get to our crib.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you though, didn't give a fuck because 1,000 get a shot of ass.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, zero fucks.
When that poom opportunity comes,
Man,
let's get off.
so we walked down San
Shit you
Pedro.
do for some ass.
Man,
Boy.
we walked down San Pedro, and we walking, and I had a Walkman.
Okay.
So mind you, at this time, I'm
What were
also
you wearing though?
back then, I'm gonna tell you, G, we used to steal all our shit.
Oh, okay.
So I probably had maybe some Silver Tab Levi's with like a Benetton polo.
Okay.
Benetton, Eddie Bauer, Abercrombie, like all that shit was hot back then.
Yeah.
I didn't really like that cross color shit. That shit was too bright for me.
I got you.
You know what I mean? But so we used to be fly.
Yeah.
maybe like about $500 worth of gear, but like $0 in your pocket.
Easy money.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, let's walk. So as we walking home, I used to be able to break the little Walkman earbuds apart and like one listen to whatever, some vibing and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm about to get a shot of ass, my nigga.
I am so excited.
Like,
to play it cool.
I'm like, be cool.
Chill.
So what happened was we finally get to a crib. So I think if I recollect, Locke is on 108th, 103rd, 108th. I can't remember. She stayed on 92nd.
Okay. So you gotta
Mind you, so like I'm saying, we walked through about 7 hoods getting to a spot, even the Mexican hood.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We get to her crib, and she probably putting her key on the door. Her mama opened the door.
Oh, damn. Mission failure.
Boy, crash and burn.
Jeez,
Crash and burn. So this shit crash and burn. And then basically she was like, oh, mama, I forgot my book. She like trying to play the shit off and shit. Anyway, I say all that to say this. That album, was such a vibe. Like my first year in real high school, 10th grade, had like a little like real female interest, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time you'd be enamored, but you'd be scared to talk to them, whatever, this and that. So I'm like, what's up?
Yeah.
So that whole thing, like really in hip hop, like that's when I the seminal album like really set my shit off. So
What's a staple?
The genesis or the nucleus of the project was we were talking about our what albums, these experiences that made these certain albums for us, that motherfucking album.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I chose People Instinctive Travels. It's still a dope album. Sonically, it's probably not as polished as Midnight Marauders or Low End Theory.
Yeah.
But man, I could talk about music all motherfucking day, bro.
That's what's up, man. What about you, Mike? Give me an experience. Give me a time. Give me a story.
So I'm deeply embedded in the church, bro. And so when you told us that earlier that we was doing the music thing, and so I took a little trip down memory lane. Like you said, 5 impactful albums.
Impactful album.
The word impactful is way stronger than favorite. So
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
It's a different flavor.
Yeah, it's definitely something different with them. Like, how did it really shape, what I'm saying, who I am?
Yeah.
So I went back, bro. Like, the first half of my life, it was literally church music, bro. I am deeply, deeply, deeply involved, embedded in the church. Dad's a preacher, mom's singer, blah, everybody in the church. So we listen to a lot of church music. Commission, John P. Key, the Clark Sisters, Hezekiah Walker. Like, I was big choir, big in the choir. We used to sing in the choir all the time. I'm leading songs in the choir.
Yeah.
So that aspect, that element is what made me who I was sonically. That built my voice. But by the time I got to 2nd grade, bro, these kids at the school were singing music that I had never heard of.
Right.
Because you was all deep in the
You like, what the fuck is this?
Church. And it was to the point I'll never forget this. It blew my mind.
Y'all don't sing about Jesus too?
He was like, I met this bitch. Her name was.
No, but the first song I was thinking like that was Silk, Freak Me, baby.
Oh, wowzers.
This boy got turned.
He went from like,
It was a girl singing it, but she was singing it to a gang of boys, and I was like, why is this girl singing this song? She was like, I heard it on the radio. I heard it on the radio. It's a fucking 2nd grade. These
That's young,
kids
G.
Crazy.
are this advanced. So I'm like, man, let me go home and listen to this shit, man, because it ain't nothing I had ever heard before, right? So by the time 3rd grade came, this is around fucking Boys to Men time. Boys to Men, their first album was 2. Let me look at my notes. 2, Boys to Men, the first album. So that from that album, I started singing the songs then.
Yeah.
I'll make love to you. So nigga, I'm singing that, and I was singing what's
you don't even know the fuck you talking about. Right?
No, but I know the girls was liking that shit, so I started singing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then I also started getting into the Jodeci's. Jodeci had their album come out a little after that. The show, the after party, and all that shit.
So what year was this?
This was 94.
I was fully in college, fucking a gang of bitches at this time.
Boy, nigga, during Jodeci's hype.
Bro, the Freaking You remix of Raekwon?
Are you serious?
Nigga.
Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny.
Bro, all that Jodeci shit, motherfucking, that's when Janet had, I used to have it, so So why 94? You know what I mean? Just to put a little chili on it, my motherfucking seasoning.
This
Nigga had a nigga Cole had a fuck tape. So anytime.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I was gonna get
CDs.
I was gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Bedroom boom.
Right.
And I had
Volume 1.
volumes in college, my nigga. What you
Bro,
mean?
but at the time, at that year, I was in college in 93, 94. First year, I was 17. And I remember that Janet Jackson shit, man. That anytime, any place.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh my goodness. Did y'all see that video where she had Brown Dude on the stage and she?
Yes.
That nigga had a seizure, bro.
I was having a seizure watching that shit.
Hey, I would have drugged Janet right off that motherfucking
What?
stage, nigga. What
I
you
would have
mean?
pounded it right there. I don't.
What?
I would've
Janet
let-
Jackson?
Nah, man, you can't put your meat out on Janet, my nigga.
Hey, man, she pulling the motherfucker out. What you mean?
exactly.
She was just performing, my nigga.
They don't play perform
I'm just
with me.
saying, though, depending on how much whiskey I had.
Janet, I was about to say Janet, his boo. He don't
Nigga.
want nobody touching her like that. Look.
So it was Jodeci the show, the after party at the hotel.
Yeah.
The video freaking you was crazy.
Did you even know what a hotel was?
Nigga, no. I'm telling you, I vividly remember. We used to sneak around and do so much fuck shit when we was little, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Waiting to Exhale was another just random. Waiting to Exhale was a movie. My mama did not want us to watch the movie, but we knew where the tape was. So anytime they leaving, we got a whole fucking strategy, a whole way to watching the video while she gone and doing all this wild shit.
Yeah.
So Jodeci, the freaking you video, that shit, I had to watch it earlier today because that motherfucker still go.
For sure.
I'm like, God damn.
They got to give Jodeci flowers, man.
They got to at some point, man.
I'm surprised they haven't done a versus.
That would be interesting.
Who they gonna do it with?
Maybe like a motherfucking who was fucking with Jodeci at the time?
See,
Maybe a guy.
This is what I was gonna get
Guy
to.
would definitely work.
Boys to Men and Jodeci were around the same time, but why is it that Boys to Men had so much notoriety? But they were a little bit more squeakier.
Oh no, most
than
definitely.
Jodeci, of
So,
course.
the
But
funny
they
shit
was more soulful, in my opinion. Jodeci.
So
was.
Jodeci kind of Jodeci was the Allen Iverson of the motherfucking R&B shit
Exactly.
when they came out. Allen
see
Iverson
that.
came with
Known
the
as
Rose,
the
you know what I'm
bad
saying?
boys
This
of
and
it.
that, it was
Yeah.
the bad boy.
Yeah.
So and the shit sound good. The thug niggas could pump it. The women was into it.
Yeah.
True.
So it was the perfect mix at the perfect time. D-boys, whatever. So you could listen to some R&B and not be like a bitch ass nigga.
Yep.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So
Exactly.
that shit came at the
It
perfect
was
time.
explicit.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that was also, man, see, this is fucked up. So that was also in the same vein of R. Kelly. Now, R.
yeah, for
Kelly, even though he's a fucking child molester,
Yeah, I don't fuck with Kels no more.
I don't fuck
12
with Kelly.
play.
but
used to
listen,
go.
12 fucking play can be
That
played
TP2
right
used to go
now.
too.
12 play used to go. I had the CD in
all
my
that
whip.
shit shaped me, bro, and it's so crazy how I did that deep dive, and it really like it hit me, it
Yeah,
resonated with me,
yeah,
like damn,
yeah.
this is really at my core. So let me get to the next
Yeah,
one.
go ahead.
Fucking.
That nigga's excited. You see
Oh,
him?
nigga, I love it. I can talk this all day. Voodoo, D'Angelo.
Oh, bro. Say that.
I'm
Say
so
it.
proud of you.
Hold tight. So my 5 albums, Voodoo is one of them. We didn't get to my 5 albums.
Yeah.
My nigga, y'all got a newfound respect for you today, my nigga.
Oh, damn. Give me something.
I got newfound
What you
respect.
expect?
I don't
so
know,
proud
man.
of you.
Listen, we
I
got a
am so
different palette, but at the
proud.
core, man, I know.
Voodoo, I was
fundamentally-
bumping the Root and motherfucking Spanish joint on the way
Oh,
here.
yeah, nigga.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
It's the most cohesive album
Listen,
probably ever that you could just play front to back and you don't skip a beat.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
production,
Yeah.
the vibe.
sonically, the
it's
layering,
everything.
how they even formulated their harmonies, bro.
Bro.
Like the man's he sung every part of his own harmonies, bro.
Oh yeah, but
Every voice is his.
but you gotta think also too, man, like the amount of talent that he's around musically.
Facts.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like them cats from Soul Aquarius. Soul Aquarius is originally
Yep.
Badu, Dilla, fucking Questlove, James Poyser, Kareem Briggins. Them
Palladino,
niggas.
excuse me.
And you taking it back.
Palladino, the bass player. That
Yeah,
dude,
man, like,
fucking
so-
beast.
You got the best, and you cold as fucking what you do. Yeah, Voodoo, man, is the most.
That shit
Bro.
was fire.
So let's say this. This is where it hit me up earlier today. I always talk about this. So, Confessions, Usher is hands down one of the greatest R&B albums ever. Hands down. Production wise.
You don't agree with that?
You don't like Confessions?
You don't agree with
bro?
that?
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
I like the story shit, but like,
Oh, my God.
so the whole thing is, so once again, it's just an age gap, right?
I'm flabbergasted.
I suppose.
So all right, so listen, listen.
You better not
We'll
say
go around real
Thriller's
quick.
like the number one.
No, I think Thriller is the worst. Not the worst.
I was going to say, what?
Off the Wall is the best.
R&B, though. That's
Yeah,
pop.
Off the
It's
Wall
pop.
is the best Michael Jackson album.
I would agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I would agree with that.
Thriller might have been the most successful commercially.
True.
Off the Wall is
He
the
was
best Michael
singing.
Jackson
He was
album.
singing on that shit.
Absolutely.
True.
So real quick, I'm gonna let you finish. Then I want to hear your like
Absolutely.
most impactful moment. Then we can go with the 5
Yeah,
albums.
we can go to 5. Yeah.
Because I want to hear what everybody.
Go ahead,
think.
Mike.
Oh, I was just gonna put Confessions Against Voodoo, but obviously you don't like Confessions. But I think
I
Confessions
like
cool.
Confessions is like a solid no skip R&B singing album.
These are very
And he's
factual
singing real
statements.
shit. And I think at that era was the end of niggas really, really singing. Like you get it, it's sprinkled, it's peppered in there nowadays, but ain't nobody really singing like that.
Well, I
man.
think everybody fuck with Confessions because it's honest.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's very
honest,
candid.
It's
All
not.
like-
It's not like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me fuck you, or
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He was like, when somebody confessed and they it was very autobiographical.
Yeah.
So that
Very
in that way it was unique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usher, of course, is talented, could sing, had great production, came at the right time. But I'm saying like I couldn't really relate to that shit like that. I thought it was a dope album. I listened to it. I owned it.
Man, I banged
Why
that
couldn't
hoe
you
in
relate
college.
to it? Why you felt like you can relate to it?
Because once again, sometimes when albums come in a certain time of your life,
Oh, sometimes
it just kind of,
it's the impact.
it more resonates. What year did Confessions come out?
I don't know. I ain't put
was
that
like
shit down.
maybe
my
old.
junior year of college. What was this? 05, 06?
Right.
05, 06. I was in the Navy. Happily married. That shit didn't resonate with me because I was squeaky clean.
So
I
during
had
that
shit to
time,
confess about.
also, I don't really fuck it with. I don't listen to a whole bunch of rap, hip hop or whatnot. But when I do, I listen to it. So College Dropout was my last album. Now that really impacted
Great
me.
fucking album.
And that was also
probably
during my junior year.
arguably probably Kanye's best album.
Yeah, I think that's Kanye's
Good
best.
argument. Good argument.
But I mean, it's arguable.
Confessions dropped in 04, and I graduated college in 04. Yeah. And the reason for me why I like it more, I would probably like it if I compare the two, it's not just because of the storytelling, but I mean, that's all I was about in college. That's all I was focused on. Not having a baby aspect or lying to a chick about having a baby, but rocking out, having a good time, trying to fuck anything I could, or just actually just trying to catch a vibe or catch a wave. I think that was super dope. I think that was super ultimately important for me. So that's probably why I think Confessions is the best. But like the most impactful album for me, and I struggled like a motherfucker trying to figure this out the whole time, right? So I just had to boil it down to two, unfortunately. The first one was All Eyes on Me by Tupac. I'm West Coast, so I'm probably biased. Sorry, fuck y'all. I don't care. And then the other one for me was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Even though she kind of self-righteous in that whole album, though, man.
Well-
because she doing a lot of preaching, but she ain't really following what she preach. She
Well,
she
you
fucking
can't
Wyclef.
analyze a person.
And again, back to the statement. I think it happens when it is in your life, right? Because when All Eyes on Me came out, I was still in California. I was doing dumb nigga shit. So
What year was that?
I want to say it's 98. It was 96 or 98.
No, because I was in Chicago in 98, and that's when Machiavelli dropped. So it probably was 97 to 96.
I'm alive.
Probably. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Damn, that was
Bro,
That was
middle
96.
school.
96, bro.
96.
Yeah,
Middle
96.
school.
Yeah.
So that's when that was my last year in LA. I left LA in 97.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
that was seminal for me, like, because I was living like street life. You
Yeah.
know?
What does the word seminal mean?
Seminal means is like mad important.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Let's think about semen.
Whoa. Hey, yo.
Not thinking about
So
semen.
anyway, the reason why it was so impactful for me is because
Pull it back. God damn it.
But I'm saying though, like seriously though,
Yeah,
like on
yeah,
some
yeah.
real shit, the etymology of words. That's why semen is what it is, because it's fucking vital. It's like, you know what I'm saying, for life.
for life.
Seminal anyway. So
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be on a Yag shit. I was just like
Gotcha.
down for you.
Nah, I like
Appreciate
it.
it.
I
But
like
Appreciate that
it's
breakdown.
funny that you say All Eyes on Me, because before I left LA, it was 2 albums I would listen to every night. One was The Best of Sade. The other was Machiavelli. For almost maybe like 9 months. I was sleeping on my boy, basically sleeping on his fucking floor. You know what I mean? My boy Vito. What's up, Vito? Rest in peace, moms. Moms used to let us stay in the crib. Me and my nigga GH, we used to all be there. But it was polarizing because I could listen to the realest shit, you know what I'm saying, against all odds, and then listen to motherfucking, you know, Love is Stronger Than Pride.
Hey, so I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna get me hung in the black community.
Yes, sir.
I don't really like Sade like that, man.
Wait, what?
Hey, man.
I don't
Yeah,
really.
let's cut these cameras off. Yeah.
I mean,
at any point.
First of all, I didn't know it was a whole group, a whole band, right?
Yeah, her name
Yeah.
is Fola Sade. I do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't.
Her band has another.
You were totally mesmerized by that whole name, huh?
I'm just saying I didn't know, but I just don't like her voice to that
Her band
extent.
by itself. I mean, and
It's a little monotonous for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
well, it is.
My mom banged her. I think that's probably another thing too. She banged the
Sade
hell
is
out of
very
Sade.
unique, which is why it may sound monotonous because you're only going to get that vibe from Sade.
Yeah,
She's
I
iconic
can see
like
that.
that.
That's very true.
I think Whitney Houston. You might hear some people try to emulate Whitney Houston, but it's very iconic. That's Whitney Houston.
But see, that's what my comparison comes from, and I'm deep church voice,
Yeah,
big churchy.
but
So
you can
maybe
tell-
I can't really relate to the
No, because
the
it's
chill.
it's a super different
a
vibe.
yeah,
vibe,
definitely
yeah.
different. Yeah,
Super
okay,
different.
now
But
I think,
Sade, like top 3 female vocalists.
Yeah.
Sade, Minnie Riperton.
here we go. This
Teena
Minnie
Marie.
Riperton. What did he say the other week? The other
Teena
month
Marie.
about
Teena Marie was
his
better
favorite-
than Whitney.
is that what you said?
seen it.
You said somebody better than Whitney Houston.
Fuck yeah, Teena Marie, murder. Shoot, murder. Vocally, if you're talking about range,
Are you serious?
Whoa,
You're
Whitney
serious right now.
Houston, Teena Marie, Rick James, Teena Marie.
bro, this is what I'm gonna say. So this is what we're talking about when we listen to music. You gotta listen to all the Teena Marie music. You probably heard Square Biz. You hear all the popular shit, but you don't hear
Tell
number
me
one.
some songs that really going neck and neck.
No, this is what we're gonna
with
do.
Whitney
This is what we
Houston.
could do because we don't got the time here. What we could do is put together a Spotify playlist,
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
and we'll
That's fair.
Teena Marie. So I remember one
Battle
time.
it out.
You know, sometimes they be having unpopular opinion. I was like, Teena Marie colder than Anita Baker. And I love Anita Baker.
No, we were arguing about that. You and I
Wow.
were arguing
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Yeah, on social
I love
media.
Anita Baker, but it's
Wow.
because you niggas familiar because your mamas used to probably play Anita Baker.
Yeah.
No.
Your mama didn't?
Nah.
What your mama play?
Isley Brothers and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she never.
Anita
played
Baker
that.
cold.
But
I
Anita
fuck with
Baker's
her.
like probably top 5 for me.
Yeah, I think her voice, she
Actually,
like.
top 3.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I think Anita Baker's dope.
Yeah.
She dope. She ain't top 5 for me though.
She's top 5 for me.
But yeah, motherfucker Tina, like range nigga, like singing.
Yeah.
Tina will murder her.
I
Minnie Riperton.
Whitney
disagree.
Houston?
Totally
Bro,
disagree.
that's
we gonna
blasphemous.
do the
That's
Spotify
worse
joint.
than Sade.
But let me hear your top 5. Let me hear your top 5.
So top 5 albums. I vacillated like real tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Between number 1, so I'm not gonna say it's no particular, but Voodoo, D'Angelo. Then I had Machiavelli, 7 Day Theory. I had The People's Instinctive Travels by Tribe Called Quest because I kind of told you about that whole situation.
Yes, you did.
The last 2, man, what did I have? It was on. I got it on my phone. I could look at it, but God damn, it was hard. I think I had The Infamous by Mobb Deep.
That was a good one.
Fuck,
I've
man.
heard that one.
And then
Shout out to the Mob.
what's my last one?
No
It
R&B?
was
Aside from Voodoo?
Nah. Sign of the Times by Prince.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a big Prince fan, and there's a couple albums, but it's kind of, once again, it's not sonically was the best because people would say The Purple Rain.
Yeah.
I love Sexy, but like when I came, so I'm gonna tell you why. So I'm talking about the event that happened and make me love this album.
Okay.
It's my boy Bobby, man. Bobby was my best friend growing up. Nigga Dingbat. Nigga Dingbat.
Dingbat's real name is Bobby.
Bobby.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Dingbat, mama named Beverly. Beverly was fine.
Well,
as
you can't be
motherfucking-
fucking with Dingbat mama, boy.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Respect to Miss Jackson and shit, you know what I'm saying?
And her last
That's her
name,
name,
is
Miss
Jackson?
Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
my God. If you nasty.
Outcast.
Oh,
yeah,
and
shit.
for real.
Yeah. I
So,
forgot about
so,
Outkast
so what
on there,
happened
too.
was, you know, we roll out, right? and they had this motherfucking gold Celica, and it was a stick shift. So his little sister would probably get in front from passenger seat. He would get behind her. I would get on the passenger side, rear seat, so I could watch her shift gears.
That
Wow.
it was that enticing for you.
What you was looking at?
I was just looking at her legs, man, when she shift gears. She used to always wear a skirt.
Oh.
This nigga
So-
loved it, yeah.
But she used to always have the Sign of the Times tape inside the tape deck.
Oh, you was thinking about knocking his mom's down.
I was a young boy, you know what I'm saying? I was like 12, I was coming to my sexuality.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What you knocking moms
He
down.
coming
didn't
out.
say nothing, but
You
he
know
was
what I'm
thinking it, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? I was coming to my sexuality, so
She probably had to lift the skirt up too to
yeah.
shift get to
So
when
she was hiking
shift-
just a little bit.
Yeah.
This little pervert in the back.
Nah, for real. If you
Nigga
thinking
12,
about
nigga, you know what I'm saying? Who wasn't 12 with a pervert?
That's
Nigga
true.
was 12,
I
man.
was listening to a lot of
You know
perverted
what I'm
ass
saying?
music.
So Sign of the Times, we used to listen to the song, but I used to enjoy it, like listen to the music. But once again, the music, that was the backdrop for a portion of my life where it kind of put the little fucking benchmark on it and say, all right, this is what it was when you kind of start noticing, you know what I'm saying, like women and fucking what you like and what you don't like and what's dope to you. And she was in a part of the formation of all of that shit,
That's beautiful. That's
along
beautiful.
with that album.
That's real shit, man.
What about you, Mike? Give me your 5.
I just gave you my 5, brother. But
we got Usher.
honorable mention. Oh well, my 5 was What did I start with? 2 Boys and Men,
Yeah.
The Show, The After Party, The Hotel with Jodeci,
Yeah.
College Dropout, and then Voodoo
That's 4.
with D'Angelo.
That's 4.
That's
nigga.
4.
Yeah.
Confessions, Usher.
Oh, okay.
That's my 5.
That's your 5.
Honorable mention, Drew Hill. No, because listen, man.
This
You
nigga is
said
an R&B nigga.
How-
dude.
Yeah, I was saying, this
We're
nigga's-
talking about impact, the
Tell- so-
things that really
So
shape.
tell me the one that just hit you. Like you had
Voodoo,
a,
Voodoo changed
When-
everything for me, bro.
What
Voodoo-
happened? What happened when that came
So
out?
Voodoo for me, I think that was 4th or 5th grade. Or was that
Musically,
6th
man,
grade?
just musically, like really, man, and that shit was put together, and it.
So that came
it's-
out in 99? 98, 99?
Yeah.
Okay.
90s just had a lot of great fucking
Oh,
music.
yeah, absolutely.
Overall.
Absolutely.
R&B, hip hop, and then gospel too. I mean, gospel is something that niggas don't really talk a lot about.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of what was going on in the 90s, y'all niggas might not know. I'm deep in the church.
No, I
You
get it,
a
I
little-
get it,
I'm
I
a
get
little
it.
corny like this.
I was not.
Just a little
I was
bit.
not.
But Commission is a male group that a lot of Boys to Men and Jodeci and Silk.
You could always tell
pattern.
the church influence though.
Oh my
Yeah, you could
God!
tell- you could
And
tell
that
church.
was all over D'Angelo and Jodeci, and that's what really kind of pulled my ears to that. You know what I'm saying? So Voodoo for me, man, like I don't know, it was just, and I wasn't even so musically inclined. I was still finding my voice. But it was just the confidence and just hearing things what I'm used to, but it's different contextually because
it's not overtly sexual.
it wasn't right.
It's not none of that shit.
Right,
It's just
right,
fucking dope
right.
music.
Yeah,
You know what I
Voodoo
mean?
changed
It's not.
everything,
It's
bro.
not really. It's not. So anybody could listen to Voodoo. You don't mind your children listening to Voodoo.
Yeah.
You know, even though Voodoo, quote unquote, especially as far as being in church, it's kind of taboo, that word, you know, on a religious level.
Of course.
But that shit, and it was so black. It was
Black.
so unapologetically black.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a great fucking
But see,
album.
man, I pattern my music behind D'Angelo to an extent. I'm more of a neo soul,
I can see that.
soulful type. You know what I'm
definitely see
saying?
that.
Like a lot. Like my boy, I got a group called James Johnson back home. Shout out to Church Boy back home. We got a group, and that's literally how we pattern all our music. And motherfuckers love that shit. I just really ain't pushed it or pumped it like I should. I don't really be doing music like I should, man. And even today, taking this deep dive, it's like, man, just
You want to get back in there?
I gotta get back to it, bro.
Hey, man, it's just man.
Oh
Manage
man,
this
we've
man.
already had many arguments about
I
this
manage the
shit,
mic, man.
This nigga Jahari, man, he don't want to manage nobody but himself.
Nah, I didn't want to manage myself, nigga. I need a manager. Nah,
nigga,
the
man,
thing
he
about
ain't
it,
fuck
man,
with
is
me,
that
man.
you know, like seriously, like with music, and we could dip in here and dip out.
Yeah.
With music, man, you got to be committed. You know, you got to be almost obsessed with it because
Yeah.
I have to be obsessed with it. And so
You got to believe in it, right?
You do. But also because as a manager, you only make money if the person makes money.
Right? But you set
So-
yourself and the person up if you put them in the right opportunities.
Well, that person got to put themselves in the right opportunities first and have
he
material.
looking to you.
I can't. So let's say for me, right, as an artist.
Y'all sound like y'all talking about the Joe Budden podcast.
We ain't going there.
But like, all right, let's say myself as an artist, right?
Yeah.
I can't have a gallery represent me if I don't have any paintings.
That's a very true fact.
You know what I'm saying? And then out of the motherfucking 100 paintings, they may select between 8 and 15 of those paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna sell to, you know, whoever their individual list that they sell to for collectors? So,
but I agree with
man.
you because for me, right, when I think about the most powerful, like my favorite albums, I don't think about more so just like the popularity of it all, right? I think about what it does for me, how it makes me feel, and again, in that moment, what was going on in my life. So the top 5 for me was, again, All Eyes on Me by Tupac Shakur. Great album. Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle. Shout out to the late great Nip. 2014 Forest Hill Drive by J. Cole. What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. And then the last one, which I'll honorably mention, is B by Common. Now,
it's a great album.
I know it sounds weird. I know niggas is like, what are you talking about? I was going through a mad crazy breakup during that time. It was nuts. I ain't gonna even go into that.
Both that and like Water for Chocolate was dope.
Water for Chocolate was dope as fuck. But the only thing is, I played that album straight for probably around 6 months.
What are you talking about? He talking a lot of love on the album or something?
Love, hate, Testify was on that album.
Testify.
B was on that album.
Was Go on that album?
Go was on that album. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
John Mayer?
Go.
Huh?
Was that John Mayer on that song?
I don't think John Mayer was on that song. I think that was Kanye, actually.
Yeah, it was Kanye.
And on the count of 3. Yeah.
was
On the
on
count
to
of
your
3,
fans.
I
run
thought
back
he
to
was
your
singing the hook.
fantasy.
Yeah, okay.
But I used to jam that joint so much that it was literally like, if I wasn't listening to that, my whole aura was wrong that day. So it just impacted me to another level to bring me back to focus. That I truly appreciated, man. And that's really, I think, why a lot of niggas listen to music, right? To have them feel the energy or feel a vibe. I mean, one of the main things is, like, one of the songs I listen to when I'm trying to get back in the mode, or like when I'm going out, is a Crew by Goldlink. Like, I love that fucking song. I love the energy, especially the second hook where Buddy jump on. I don't even know Buddy's name, but he got a fire ass verse. Harder than Goldlink. And it just makes the song for me.
You talking about Brent Fires, or is another rapper on there?
There's another rapper.
Yeah, it's another rapper.
Fires is on there. You know who Brent Fires
Yeah.
Fires sings the hook.
shit.
Yeah, he be singing the hook.
He killing shit.
Yeah. He got a song called Fuck the World that I really fuck with. It's called Fuck the World on his last album. I
don't really like his voice either, bro.
You don't?
I'm real particular in what I like when it comes to music.
What do you like
in terms
when
of
it comes to
singing?
music?
Like, I don't know. I think now it kind of put in perspective of what I expect and what I grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, gospel is just, for me, is the mecca of voices. Now, granted, you're doing all the acrobats, but I just like soul. And if, I don't know, sonically, I got a gear that I just like to hear. And if I don't hear it, I'm like, eh. Mm-hmm. Brent Fire, he's successful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got a few good, cool songs, but he ain't really singing, you know what I'm saying? Now, who putting him to
Who
bed
is
right
now?
now is BJ the Chicago Kid. He's killing
Oh,
his
yeah,
ass.
BJ's dope, man.
Niggas like that, but he's not getting that much notoriety right now.
Well, you know,
I think it's the kind of music that he's singing.
It's not really that.
That's funny.
It's not really that, man. Sometimes it's the machine. It's just what they put behind.
Yeah, it's because of the machine. It's the music.
But BJ's been put in some great spots. I think people that, you know, he's like your favorite singer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like,
He a killer.
you know, people respect his shit. People that go listen to him, but nobody name a BJ Chicago Kid song right now that you.
And that's unfortunate, man. And see, that's one of the reasons
Church
why
is dope.
if you don't got
That's his
that
own- that's his
machine
only
behind
big-
you, and they don't really believe in your talent and your music, they just not really giving
That's
you.
how I met this nigga. He was singing church at a joint in the Domain.
Who I was?
Yeah, you were singing. Yes.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
No. You remember that shit? It was some
You had
other
a
shit.
poetry. It was a poetry joint.
Ah, that was Jamie
Listen,
Foxx.
listen. I thought it was his song.
I
'cause
thought
know-
so too. At first,
I was like,
Everybody was singing. They was turned with the motherfucker.
yeah, I thought this nigga just had
I
the
was
crowd
like,
going.
whoa,
I
this
was like,
nigga's just like
Dog,
he's
bro.
it out here.
I was at that
That's
motherfucking
funny.
joint. I was in the back because the nigga was like, y'all be at this motherfucking function. Yeah, and that shit, that's 2016.
Yeah. 2016.
Motherfucking
I'm trying
Austin.
to tell you.
And I
Worst
remember,
year of my
G, I
life.
thought that was the shit. I was getting turned. I was like, this nigga's lit.
That shit was fun. It was about
But I thought it was yours.
Yeah,
I
you
did too. I
tell me
put that right hand in the man. I thought it was yours. I was in that joint because I was like on the second or third row, and I'm sitting there, and everybody else is singing the song. I'm like, damn,
I thought this nigga had the motherfucking song right.
yeah, this nigga
That's
is
funny,
alive
bro.
in Austin. What
Hey,
is-
but that shit does feel good when you singing and motherfuckers singing along with you. But it's not my song. It's
What song was it?
It was "Do What It Do" by Jamie Foxx.
I do remember
That's-
him singing that.
Now that we talking about it, that's one of my top 5 favorite songs. Actually,
Okay.
I don't know why. I've got a whole bunch of music. Sex music is I just like sex music.
Yeah.
but that song just
Love
hit.
it. I love it.
It was on the Unpredictable album, which is an honorable mention album for me.
Did you hear how he got into motherfucking music?
Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
Nah, how you get in?
Other day, I was listening. I told you I just want to listen. I want to consume information. So
Yeah.
I was looking at podcasts and I wanted to hear something different than I was listening to. So they had Joe Rogan's viral podcast.
Okay.
So there was like Elon Musk, a couple other crazy motherfuckers. Jamie Foxx is one of them. So I was like, why the fuck is Jamie Foxx a viral podcast? Well, run it. You know what I'm saying? Let's run it.
Let's run it.
So what happened was Jamie Foxx always thought he could sing and knew he could sing, but everybody took him fucking funny style because like every time he was seeing the bitches and shit, they be like, nigga, I see Wanda. I don't see you.
No.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes a ton of sense.
Valid points.
Yeah.
So what he used to do was he used to have these parties, and he had ran into Diddy a couple of times. And he was like, "Yo, just come to my party in L.A." And Diddy was like, "Yo, I spent $1 million a party."
I do remember that. He said,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy $300 and I'm gonna
Yeah, he said,
rival
"I spent
yours."
$400 a party."
Yeah, 400. Yeah.
He said, "I spent $400 a party." And Diddy Kane was like, "This shit is lit." Right. So he would always just have different people come through, and they kind of knew that Jamie Foxx was like a motherfucking a meeting point to just run into people.
Yeah.
So he said it was this nigga in the corner, kind of had like the fucking members only jacket on. Nigga, white mouth was kind of like wired shut.
Something about Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeah, I think I seen this.
So you know what I'm saying? Kanye, I guess they start chopping it up. Kanye was like, "Yo, I got a song for you to sing on."
Oh,
Gold Digger.
yeah.
So
Damn.
Jamie Foxx was like, "Well, bet." Like, he knew Kanye got signed to rock,
Yeah.
but he knew him as a producer, not necessarily a rapper at the time, right? So he invites Kanye to come back to the studio, and he started getting R&B. And Kanye was like, "Yo, whatever you're doing, don't do that."
shit.
bro.
So he sings it like Kanye wants to sing
Stop
it.
now.
He thinks the shit's never gonna come out,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Fuck it." Next thing I think he said, maybe like 6 weeks later, Gold Digger's the biggest fucking thing
Yeah.
on earth.
Yeah, crazy.
And then that allowed him to put
Play
out
a
the
record.
album.
Oh, put out the album.
Put
The
out-
Unpredictable album.
Yeah, put
Okay,
out the
yeah,
Unpredictable
yeah.
album because now people took him seriously as a singer.
But he had an album before that, didn't
Oh,
he?
listen, yeah.
Like in the
back in the 90s, it's
Yeah.
called Peep This. I had to look
Yeah.
this shit
But
up.
nobody
no.
peeped that.
But he-
I knew
nobody
it.
peeped that.
Nobody
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Nobody peeped
That's what
that.
year it was, in 94, my nigga. That's
That's
the same
crazy.
year Boy
Right.
Used to Mean and Joe
He probably,
was.
I bet he had the Gumby. He had the Gumby.
He had
I'm
to have a
sure. I'm
Gumby.
sure.
Yeah.
That was like a
You'll put the picture up right here.
Yeah.
That's
facts.
But no,
And
man,
now.
Jamie Foxx is another person I pattern my voice. Like, I tell a motherfucker, quit, who you sound like? Jamie Foxx, nigga, shit. And I'm cool. Oh, you think you can sing? I sing a little bit.
Jamie Cole, man.
Shit, I sing them all you do. kinda
Jamie's
sound
one of the
like
most
Jamie.
talented motherfuckers on earth, G.
Ah, yeah,
to
man.
do
Oh,
comedy,
absolutely.
to
Yeah.
be able to act, to be able to
Absolutely.
sing.
Yeah.
It's very few. You had Pac, that was one of those guys.
Agreed.
That can do the whole range. Ice-T's not that great of an actor. He was a mediocre rapper. I fuck with Ice-T. He's a legend.
Shout out to Law.
Shout out to
Rapper
motherfucking
turned
Ice-T.
actor.
You know what I'm
Who
saying?
is the
Tracy.
best rapper turned actor? Will Smith?
Arguably.
Nah, man. Rapper turned actor gotta be
Rapper-
Cool J.
Gotta be
LL
Cool
Cool
J?
J?
LL?
Nigga.
Yeah, true.
Let me
I
say
have to
something.
agree
Let
with
me
that.
say
I have
something.
to agree
What
with
is
that.
he in? Like Law and Order?
Nah, LL Cool J?
Yeah, LL Cool J's in a bunch of shit. In Too Deep?
In Too Deep, Deliver Us from Eva. List goes on and on.
I mean, he
LL.
ain't got no blockbusters like Will Smith.
Not like Will,
Nah,
but
but-
Will's rap career wasn't. I mean, I think I would
Well,
argue
he had
that
Quincy
LL's.
Jones on his squad. So anytime you behind, if Quincy behind you,
But
Because
that
Quincy
means
understands the level of commercialism. He's there to make money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Quincy, like back in the day, though, hold
oh
on.
yeah, have you seen
Back
that
in the day-
documentary?
yeah, absolutely.
Bro, my mind was completely blown.
Back
by
in the
that
day,
shit, bro.
Quincy was that guy that was a cutting edge.
yeah, but Quincy back then it was like a Diddy. He's a mad production artist. Like he will put you in the proper position to make you.
But also,
Make you
though,
blow
you got to
up.
think
Yeah,
about Quincy
true.
had a fucking orchestra.
Absolutely.
Quincy is a band leader. He's a motherfucking. He writes music.
Man,
He's fucking
Genius.
insane with that shit.
Genius.
that man said he did over. Did he say like 5,000 songs in his day?
Oh, probably more than that.
I wouldn't disbelieve.
5,000? That's a lot just for him. You 80, 90 years old.
I wouldn't
That's
disbelieve it, bro. I wouldn't disbelieve
More
it.
than
but,
that?
But you putting out all these hits. I mean, you putting out
God
hits with
damn.
all different types of, not just genres, but all different types of
bro.
artists.
He was
people.
working with Frank Sinatra,
bro.
I was
Because-
randomly watching a Frank Sinatra goddamn documentary the other week.
Yeah.
And here come Quincy Jones. He
Yeah,
directing
man.
the orchestra. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. And
But I'm telling you, but
damn, boy,
that's
this man range
because
is crazy.
musically he's classically trained.
Yeah.
You even got to think about Marvin Gaye, what he was doing prior to.
Now that album, bro.
But I'm saying you got to think about what Marvin Gaye was doing prior to how we know Marvin Gaye as.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He was doing like band leadership.
He was doing band
Really?
leadership, and he was in the church. He was in the
Yeah.
church too.
I didn't know. His
Super.
daddy killed him. His daddy
Bro.
was a preacher.
Yeah.
Killed his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Marvin Gaye was a little gay.
Yeah.
He
Was
like
he?
dudes. Yeah.
That's what they. That's what
He
they
used to
said.
fuck.
Oh, no,
He used to
well,
fuck with
well,
Richard Pryor. What I hear too.
Arguably, I don't
But
know.
well, rest in peace, Paul Mooney. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Heart
Damn.
attack.
Damn.
Paul Mooney was hitting that age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying
He was
79?
79.
79. So what about you though? Let's lighten up the mood. What's a dope song or songs that you enjoy?
So we kind of talk about gospel. The only way it took in gospel was via reggae, having a Caribbean background.
Okay.
That's the closest thing. When I listen to that and I think about how people kind of connect with God or a higher power, is reggae and Rastafarian culture, you know, a lot of that stuff. So Bob Marley, Steel Pulse, Peter Tosh, Muta Baruka, it's a bunch of different guys. Like thinking about from the Africa side, just thinking about Fela Kuti and what he meant in his music and shit, how seminal he was. Think about Sunrise. It's a bunch of shit I listen
You
to.
giving me shit I have never heard of.
At
so
all,
keep going, bro. Keep going. I'm like, well,
So,
yeah.
so Fela,
yo.
so Fela Kuti, I'm gonna tell you about how cold Fela Kuti. He has a dope documentary called "Music Is a Weapon." Fela Kuti's the father of Afrobeat. So all that shit, the motherfuckers be doing that African shit in the club.
Yeah. That's him.
He had this motherfucking club called a Shrine, right?
Okay.
So let me tell you how cold Fela Kuti was. I'm gonna condense it real quick. Fela Kuti he was a jazz musician, saxophonist.
Okay.
He came out here to kind of fuck with the jazz scene in the United States. Went to LA. Met this black chick, and the black chick was like, nigga, I love you. You from Africa, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be teaching us whatever, you know, about civil rights.
Yeah.
Nigga had no clue because he came from money.
Yeah.
So she laced that nigga up with all the game for like civil rights. Was like, oh shit, you know. So at the time, James Brown was hot. By the time civil rights movement was, super in effect, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. So he got enlightened by this chick that he was fucking with, this American chick.
Okay.
Coming from Africa.
Yeah.
So from Nigeria, from Lagos. He went back and he fucking created this shit called the Calicut Republic. And he was like, police.
Republic.
Yeah, can't nobody come in here. This is my Oma. It's a sovereign nation. Y'all can't come in here.
Oh, that's where you got that shit from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sovereign nation can't come in here. You know what I'm saying? You come in here, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be met with force. Well, they ran in there, fucked him up, beat him up, threw his mother out a motherfucking window.
Damn.
He had anywhere between 11 and 14 wives, this and that.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, I'm telling you, my nigga, beast ass nigga. But anyway, he made these albums though. He made a slew of albums, and Fela Kuti is one of my musical idols, man, just because he didn't give a fuck. He has two sons, Seyoun and Femi Kuti, that still perform today, and they not as dope as their father, Fela Kuti.
Speaking of Legos, did y'all see AK on that in that Toby and Guiyu?
Was he in there?
Did you see the video?
Yeah,
I saw the video.
So AK is the one with the green hair on, bro.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
bro.
he's in the front too.
I know exactly what AK look like, bro.
Your father figure. That little P365 was just that starter pistol. She got a scorpion too, and a sting you just like a scorpion do.
AK owe me a book, man. Bring back my fucking Bukowski book, nigga. I lend out books.
I gotta give
Hey,
shout out
he
to my
like
frat
one of the
brother,
main.
too.
He one of the main niggas. He picking them up. And,
I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention to Toby and Fat. I wasn't paying attention to nobody else. Everybody else's background.
I like to watch everything.
He was right in the front. Yeah, but I gotta give a shout out to my frat brother too, Delapo. He's up in that video too.
Him and AK cool.
Yeah, him and AK super cool. But yeah, shout out to them, man.
You
Big,
like
doing big things.
Y'all like Fat's verse?
Yeah.
That shit got a little weird the second half of her verse though. Like how she was screaming and shit. Like the Fat verse, the second half of her verse was a little weird for me.
I mean, but bro, she like you got to think about.
Is she really a rapper though?
Exactly. That's the whole dynamic.
Yeah, but I mean, if you ain't a rapper, why you rapping?
Cause her husband, cause you can, nigga.
I guess. I mean, I get it. It's
Yeah.
a flex. It's
It's a flex, nigga.
He wrote her verse. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But
a
I mean,
flex.
how she delivered it was a little. I was like, that's how you sounding right now.
He said,
That's a little.
Hey,
whip-
Toby, man, I still fuck with you, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
I fuck
you,
with
man.
that shit
Fuck
too,
him.
man.
Fuck what this nigga talk about, bro. You know what I'm
just
saying?
man, work on her delivery or something, a little something.
Oh my
That
God,
nigga's
she pregnant as
wildin'.
hell,
Exactly.
jumping
Hey, but
around
no,
and shit.
oh, she couldn't be doing all that jumping though, bro. You gonna have to sit down with your verse.
Nah, shit. You still poke when they pregnant, right?
Yeah, she laying down though. We ain't
Nah,
bouncing all
man.
across the basketball court.
It's not like you making love, nigga. You know what I'm talking. I make love to you.
"Who yeah?"
You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Toby killing shit.
Oh,
though.
absolutely,
I
bro.
ain't
You know,
fuck
but
with
you know,
that nigga,
I really fuck with Toby
Why?
because he always like, man, if my motherfucking babies and my fucking wife can't be there,
man. Yeah, I like that line.
I don't wanna
not-
be
yeah,
there.
I'm
I'll
not,
fuck
I'm
with
not
that.
fucking with that whatsoever.
I fuck
Yeah.
with
You
that.
know
what I'm saying?
I like
That
that
shit's real
energy.
dope.
Nah, he's got some
All
really
day.
dope. Just his sound, his delivery, just what he's rapping about.
Yeah.
All dope. And I love the fact that everything he does is like super black. I love that.
Hella.
Well, I just think, man, sometimes, man, I think for a lot of artists, they get caught up in a persona, right? And so they have to live up to whatever it is. And he's like, yo, man, I don't gotta be on a major label. I don't have to. I can make my money being independent, and I can still just talk about what the fuck I want to talk about.
You know what artist that I really fuck with and I really like who doesn't fall in that is not just that he's part of that whole camp, but the TDE camp. I really fuck with that, but Sir. Like
Oh,
my
yeah, Sir
favorite,
killed it.
my
Sir
favorite
killed it.
song is Recipe by Sir. That's probably one of my top
heard that one.
favorites right now. You haven't heard that one? He's basically talking about just basically how he got a chick, but he just not trying to fuck with her.
So
trying to let it go.
Is Sir and what's the other new nigga that's with TDE that sound like Kendrick Lamar? What's the other new nigga?
You're not talking about J-Rock.
No, you're
Nah.
talking about fuck,
He
Johnny
got-
Rockets.
Nah. He
No,
got
it's
a
not.
song. The nigga sound just like Kendrick. Black. Fuck. I can't think of the name. But
Black
I'm trying to
Hippie?
figure out. I can't figure out if he related to Sir or is he related to Kendrick. That nigga sound just like Kendrick Lamar.
Really?
Yes, bro. But
crazy.
it's critically acclaimed. Like what he just did. Like last year, he came out with an album. It's dope.
So I know Sir had got a cut or a
Now I
brother
gotta look it up.
who's D Smoke.
D Smoke. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh,
D-Smoke.
okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay. He's got-
the nigga
yeah,
sound just like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, Sir, that's his brother. That's
Yeah, he was in that
that's
little-
Sir's brother. That's Sir's
Yeah,
brother.
he was in that little rap shit, that little rap competition shit.
Yeah, he
Rap
was.
competition.
So there was like a rap. It was like a thing. It was on Netflix. It was like
Oh,
it was
he
kind
was
of
on
like
that?
yeah. D Smoke he won it. D Smoke won
Yeah,
it.
D Smoke won it.
J-Rock, my nigga on there though, boy. J-Rock with TDE.
J-Rock go hard.
Johnny Rockets is
Man.
cold. Y'all niggas slept on Johnny Rockets album.
I ain't never heard no
probably-
J-Rock.
So
knocked
the
out.
thing I don't like about Johnny Rockets album is that his whole album is really like he's a fucking creep,
Really?
but but sonically it's dope.
Word. What is he creeping about?
Like you gotta listen to it.
No, I don't want to.
No, I'm saying like he's a creep. Like he's you know what I'm saying, not like just a dirtbag, but like he's like, you know what I'm saying, kind of
Not
like
a dirtbag creep,
like a
just
weirdo,
a regular
like
creep.
like a weirdo creep.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a very interesting take,
Okay.
but
Might
sonically.
listen to it.
So I'll send you.
guarantees.
I'll send you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The record. Remind me.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
don't know. I'm listening on Johnny Rockets, nigga.
Johnny.
nigga, if you been listening to church shit, nigga, it's a gang of creeps in them motherfucking church.
Oh, bro. best
So you know what I'm
believe.
saying?
I'm
Yeah.
not-
So you
I'm
can listen
not
to Johnny
saying
Rockets,
that.
my nigga.
I'm not saying that at all.
I'm actually speaking of church music. There was a time at HT I used to listen to Christian rap heavy.
I hate
Listen,
Christian
like,
rap.
you
I
did?
think
Lecrae?
I'm curmudgeon, bro.
Like Lecrae, the
That shit's so
truth,
fucking
to die.
corny.
I hate. I don't. Leave that
was
shit
not
where
to
it's
me,
at, bro.
It was not to me. It was so fire. Because there was an artist by the name
Christian
of
rap.
the Truth.
I remember the truth.
Yeah. And so he got caught in a little scandal.
Fucking Ty Tribbett's wife.
Yes.
Who was also a big major ass gospel star.
Yeah, but
who was also fucking somebody else.
Yeah,
so they were going to
shit.
counseling with the truth.
Yep.
And the truth in the fucking his wife that they going to counseling with.
Yep.
The church is a crazy ass place, bro.
That's another
Bro,
It's
can I
way
say something?
wilder than the damn world. I'm gonna tell you that.
Can I say something, bro? I never got more enlightenment about the motherfucking church, nigga, than with motherfucking Greenleaf.
Hey, no, real shit though.
But
The
because
church
I
is
asked,
a
I was
wild-
like, yo, is this shit
Hey,
really like this?
Yeah, church politics is a wild place.
That
man.
shit
Crazy.
is
Understand
wild.
what it is though, bro. You bringing people into one spot that's really not all put together. That's what church for me is. It's a hospital. So we all got our own afflictions, and you putting everybody together with their own afflictions. It's gonna be drama. You got them
something's
people
gonna happen.
together, man.
That shit wild,
That
man.
shit wild as
crazy.
fuck.
I was like, regular life is cool, man. This shit,
Hey, boy, all the wildest freaks be at the church.
I know.
These are
I
facts.
fucked a
It
couple
be
of
the
them.
good girls. It be the ones that be wild.
Well, you know what I noticed is
Just
that
being real.
it be a lot of restrictions in the household. So when they finally get a moment of freedom,
bruh.
That's what happened to this nigga.
Listen,
going
bro.
hard in the
And I'm
paint.
telling you,
Shout out to all the praise dancers
Listen,
out
man.
there.
hey,
We love
praise
you.
dance.
they real flexible. I'm gonna just say
Hey,
that. So it really like, man, it like I'm glad this shit happened today, man, because it really put me. I turned my big speaker on. I'm blasting the shit, harmony, turn the shit all the way up. So the kind of music that I was so interested in was always the nasty music. Nasty in that it was very sexually
So it was
explicit.
explicit, yeah.
But I was also getting it from the side of my pops. You having sex before marriage, you going to hell.
Yeah.
This at an early age, bro.
I'm gonna get this to you because you was being a dick earlier.
Yeah, he didn't apologize.
fuck you, nigga.
I'm glad you got that man some grace, man.
Put my motherfucking dick on the top. Put my dick on the top right there.
Hey, we gonna cut all this out.
No, don't cut it out. Keep it in there. You know, I like that. But nah, man, it's just music. Like it literally has followed me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a point where like I was really suppressed.
Yeah.
And I was in my own little zone, sneaking and listening to Jodeci and sneaking and listening to R. Kelly, rest in peace, because I can't listen to that shit no more. But listening
You
to
said
all
rest in
this,
peace like that nigga was dead.
That nigga,
Okay, he is
man,
dead. I can't either. I can't.
I feel funny,
Nah,
man.
I
But
can't
the nigga,
either, though.
He shaped. I think he was really the one
got
at
a
the
daughter,
core
bro.
of shaping this genre.
Yeah.
Man, what?
But you also got to think about who shaped him, though.
Who you think really shaped him?
That nigga. If Aaron Hall,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Aaron Hall, that nigga's. He bit Aaron Hall's swag
he did.
levels.
To the moon.
And then, but he was
To
just,
the moon.
and then he just motherfucking
blew off.
Did a little bit better than Aaron Hall.
Yeah, Aaron Hall. I miss you.
Yeah.
He killed though, but
Yeah,
he didn't
oh, yeah.
hit. He didn't hit like
That Don't
R.
Be
Kelly.
Afraid, that was
Afraid.
my shit.
Yeah.
Piece of my
Yeah.
love.
But see, also, man, I forgot to mention motherfucking Mint Condition. I'm a big band. I love bands, bro. So Mint Condition was always big for me back in the gap.
But listen, bro, you could save Mint Condition. Just give me Stokely, man.
Stokely,
Stokely cold.
yeah, Stokely is a beast
Stokely
out
is
here, bro.
cold.
Stokely is he's a 1 in a million voice. Now, his
Yeah,
range
man.
is ridiculous.
Yeah,
bro.
he's
Natural
cold, man.
voice range.
I don't know none of the rest of them niggas from Mint Condition, but Stokely.
Yeah, you know, it's no different than Tony. We don't know the rest of who the other Tonys in the
Nah,
motherfucker.
nigga,
Raphael
Sadiq.
Sadiq and who the hell else is the other two?
Motherfucking Wiggins and
Y'all know the net because they from
Raphael-
LA though, right? They
Nah,
from
they from
Oakland.
Oakland.
Man, y'all California niggas stick together.
Nah,
I
Raphael-
don't know none of them.
No,
Because
no
they
cap, though.
produce.
Around the world is Raphael Sadiq
So
and
when them
company.
motherfuckers-
are friends.
Yeah, nah. Raphael
Yeah.
Sadiq is cold.
How I learned about Tony was higher learning, bro.
Hell yeah, nigga.
That's the first time I learned
Hell
with the
yeah.
anniversary, and when they killed Tyra Banks, I was hurt. I'm still hurt
What
by
song?
that
What
shit.
song? What song was that again?
Anniversary.
It wasn't anniversary. When they
It's
killed
your
Tyra Banks.
anniversary. It's in the movie, but
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no. It was another song.
they didn't play the music while she was getting killed.
Nah, it was another song that Raphael Sadiq had.
Nah, it was
I'm thinking.
Anniversary.
Nah, I'm thinking about.
I think you're about
But
something
that's
else.
how I was introduced to motherfucking Tony from that.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow will come, and
Yeah,
girl,
what?
I can't
What you
wait.
mean?
It's a
Can't no music
anniversary.
now. There's nothing touching 90s music.
Oh, nah.
Who's really
So
fucking
I'm
with
gonna
it?
say,
But you not really R&B nigga like that though, bro.
Nah, bro.
That's
I
why
listen-
you can't really manage me, bro.
Nah,
Because
bro.
you can't really tap into the R&B side like
Nah,
that.
bro.
You don't really
I
come
listen-
from that
but-
background.
nah, I
This
do.
nigga basis. No, this nigga basis.
But I'm
You
just
can't.
saying though. But I do though. But my whole thing is, I think that you have a level of R&B that you locked into that, you know what I'm saying, like that's formulaic for you, that's impactful for you, and there's no departure from that, right? So as we say, what's kind of crazy is that we both have Voodoo as one of our favorite albums, right?
Yeah.
So there's a thread there. I heard you coming in here. We bumping Slum Village. You bumping Dilla.
Yeah, bro.
You know, there's some threads there, right?
It's that neo soul.
But
bro.
once again, I got a couple other partners. You know, like my man Black Spade. Black Spade got one of the couple coldest
Glad to hear
albums of
him. He
motherfucking.
dope.
You know, 2019, 2020. They're just not well known, right? I think it's very soulful. I think it's super dope. Quote unquote neo soul, but just really dope music.
Yeah.
My man Coltrane just came out with an album, Phantasmagoria. Super dope. But I just listened to shit. This cat, white cat, maybe about 22, 23 years old, named Jamie Isaac, had one of the dopest R&B albums to me of motherfucking 2019, 2018.
Well, see, bro, I mean, that's dope to hear that. But my thing is, how do you really monetize dope music in this environment that we in now? Like,
How do you
because
monetize
I'm not gonna.
So
I'm
you asking what is a stream worth?
Streams ain't worth shit. You cannot live off of the streams itself. But the only way you really truly living is by doing touring, doing shows,
Absolutely.
doing fucking verses for folks.
creating a
and
cult following.
hopefully now you doing fucking scores. You trying to sell your music to Netflix now.
Oh yeah, most
that's
definitely.
a major fucking game
That's
right
probably
now.
one. Yeah,
That's
between-
about the only thing that I would see that
movie
was like,
sense
man, let me
and syndication sense.
let me try to
absolutely.
get my shit into something. But other than that, I wouldn't rely on YouTube or Spotify
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
to get me where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? It's,
I don't think that's what
why would
making
you
money
have
is,
a million
yeah.
views, but you ain't got $1 million behind them fucking views?
Well, everything's a means to an end. So yeah, let's say you have a
See, I
million
don't know
views.
if I
Let's
got
say-
that patience, bro.
But let's say you have a real million organic, not paid million views, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people. So maybe Issa Rae one day is checking your shit out, like, oh, okay.
yeah.
Somebody else or somebody that Issa Rae listens to is like, yo,
Yeah,
you need to
yeah.
check out Mike James, right?
Yeah.
Issa Rae, let's see your shit. It was like, oh, I like this shit right here. Let's talk. Let me send this to the music supervisor. See if we can fit it in. Yes, sir. See if we can fit it in. You know, onto one of our.
That's more chance though. That's not.
But I'm
intentional.
saying, yeah, it's not. You know, of course, you can have a lawyer. There's another way. You can pay a lawyer to
sell
be
it.
like,
Yeah.
You know, so it's
Entertainment
so many
lawyer.
different ways to do it. So it's a means to an end.
I just don't have to. I'm making enough money now. Like, man, why would I do it for the love? Like, and that's the reason you want to do something, because you got passion behind it.
I don't. But I'm saying the reason
Especially for
why I paint.
music.
The reason why I paint, I've made some money from it. I'm happy to make some money from it as of recently. I don't do it because I look at that as my fucking way out the fucking, you know.
But that's
to
my.
get paid.
How do we figure out to monetize whatever our passions are to where we live comfortably? Because comfort meaning not necessarily even wealth. Being able to spend your days how you want to, get paid, and you
Yeah.
can pay your bills, and then.
Well, I think that's part
eat
of
off the
being a
top.
creator, right? Like, I think you have to
That's
sit
the
back.
struggle for me, bro.
I think you have to sit back and figure out what can I do as a creator to develop and create something and cultivate something, so that way, one, I can monetize it. Two, people will come and purchase,
Yeah.
or I can literally send this out to the masses and it can generate me revenue and or income. And bless my life, so that again, I don't have to work, or I don't have to punch the clock, the 9 to 5 clock. And I think that's what a lot of people are trying to do, whether it be a side hustle, whether it be, you know, creating their own LLCs or brands and shit like that. I mean, this is what we're trying to do here on this platform. You know, figuring out those things that take us to the next level, so that way life looks easier and feels easier. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, like, I don't have to be a billionaire. But as long as I can I can be like, hey, I'm finna go travel next week and not
Yeah,
have to worry
bro.
about that income.
But
I want to live my
be
days how I
solid.
want to, man. I don't want to have to keep clocking in for no fucking body. And I want to put myself in place to be able to do that freely.
Right.
But I also have to be able to go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I just have to tap into me and my talent and my skill set.
Absolutely.
I know I got it. I just like, well, the business side is not really matching the
No,
talent side.
the
for me,
business
man.
side sucks. That's why people
Fucking
have
whack,
managers. That's why
man.
they have accountants. That's why they have lawyers. Business side is whack. The easy part is always making music. The easy part is always creating. It's like, well, now how do you get it out? But once again, if you did it for the love, you always just gonna fucking do it, and then you release it, and who knows what happens from it.
Yeah.
You don't have the like when I paint, man, I don't paint for nobody. But like, oh, I hope somebody buy this for XYZ amount of dollars. I can't count on that shit. I just paint because
do it
this
for the
shit
love.
is
You
fucking love
it's therapy. Doing this shit right here is therapy.
Yeah. No,
Talking to other
1000.
black men, you know what I'm saying, with a similar vein is therapy.
1000%.
And this shit right here, you know, and we pay for it out of pocket to do this shit. It's dope for me. It's great. I look forward to this. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of work behind it, but I look forward to doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we happen to get a fucking $1 million, $1 trillion, whatever the fuck it is, that's icing on the cake.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Time is my only commodity, bro. And so my thing is using my time as best as I can to benefit me in the long term. Like, yeah, it's great to paint. Yeah, it's great to record songs. Yeah, it's great to do this, that, and the third. But at the same time, I'm spending more time at the 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because you got responsibilities.
But we was gonna get on that with our other topics, talking about capitalism and stocks and real estate and all that. So now it's like, okay, well, if I'm not gonna do music, let me use my mind. Let me try to focus maybe on the stock market, real estate, because at this point, bro, something gonna have to give.
Yeah. And in closing, I mean, I think we all have to figure out a side hustle that's for us.
Yeah.
That we can tap into, whether we put in investing the time, the effort to learn that shit and make that shit cultivate, or if it's just straight out, this is something I fucking love and desire to do on an everyday basis. And it just so happens to blow and give me money and bless me with the opportunities that I want to do on a everyday life. So with that being said, somebody, JP, you got a last little tidbit you want to bless the people with?
Well, this is a question I want to pose to everybody, and you know, this is since you're talking about music, an artist that you have not heard or probably people don't know to go check out. I fuck with my man Coltrane, Coultrain. Super sophisticated. He hates the term neo soul, but it's soul music. It's black. You know. Dude's a fucking writer, filmmaker, super dope cat, man. I managed dude for years.
Okay.
Dude's bananas, man. Check that out, my man Black Spade. I think it's the opportunity, man, for us to kind of broaden our scope and listen to music. I can't wait to listen, you know, with the Spotify shit, you know, whatever playlist we come up with.
Yeah.
And kind of, you know, just expose each other. That's our job is. Sometimes we don't need the machine to make it. We have our own circles that we always got to bless other people with. Them sounds and shit that means something to us to bless somebody else with it.
I got you.
That's what it is.
Since you talk about sleepers, Alex Isley.
Oh yeah,
is Ron
she's
Isley's
dope.
Granddaughter or
she's
niece,
dope.
whatever. She is
she's doable
beast.
too.
R&B.
She's doable.
B. She up next if they put the right machine around her, bro.
That sounds dope.
Check her out. She's a beast.
Definitely got a sleeper for you if you do get the opportunity to check it out. Tone Smith, FWV, fuck with me. Definitely check that out. It's on all digital platforms. And honestly, check out my nigga Mike James. This nigga actually has some
man, fuck with Mike James, man. He got a little album out
music.
there, man. That's the only album this nigga want to make and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
I
no
was
cap.
in a different
nigga
place then, bro.
No cap. But nah, I honestly, you got a couple tracks that I do fuck with, and you had a partner that you brought, which you named C Maze. He has an album called Honest. Check that out, definitely.
The one that Jahari hosted and started off like Andrew Dice Clay that bitch.
Yo, and
Hey, stop. We're gonna talk
My
about this.
mama and daddy in the front row.
This nigga,
dog.
I was like, nigga, what do you want me to do? He's like, man, just be yourself.
I didn't mean be yourself like that. Just be
I'm like,
chill.
yo, what's up, motherfuckers? Like, you know, we in this bitch.
say go ahead and do whatever.
I asked him, I said, yo, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
How do you want me to host this?
Yeah.
What you mean?
He was like, yo, just do what you do.
No, I did not mean motherfucking go at every other word, cuss, nigga. It's still old.
Hey,
No,
man.
if I remember correctly, I think you literally walked on stage. What's up, niggas? How y'all doing?
My eyes got big. I'm like, whoa.
That's me. I asked
couldn't wait
him.
to the
He
first
should have
set,
said,
like,
yo,
bro,
these are
chill
the
out.
parameters, nigga. Don't say nigga. My mom and dad, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, they cool, but they don't do X, Y, Z. Then I could have
Right.
My
fucking
man named
put the
is-
motherfucking filter on.
Andrew Dice Clan, this bitch. Boy, like, God
I was like, what's up,
damn.
motherfuckers? Y'all ready to motherfucking eat some pussy tonight?
I was like, whoa. My
That
mama
nigga walked on stage
my
like,
mama
fuck
tapped me,
you.
Who was this? Who was this? Like, mama don't even worry about it.
Right, like that's my good homeboy. I kick with that nigga all the
Hey,
time.
quick shit though. My favorite song out right now is Drum. Drum came out with a new fucking album.
Drum?
Called FKA or Shelly FKA Drum. I like the cha-cha.
No, I know what you're talking about.
So it's like real
He got another song called
R&B,
Wi-Fi.
and he got a song with Summer Walker that's
You know
killing
who
shit.
I'm fucking with though, man? Like tough. That's kind of fucking crazy. Who? Willow.
Willow, really?
Willow. Cold.
What?
Willow is deeper than a billion bitches out here, my nigga.
Is she deep or is she pseudo fucking
No,
rich
G.
celebrity kid?
Nah, what I'm gonna
deep?
tell you, what I think it is. I know we got to bounce.
Yeah,
We can-
no, go ahead.
But I think though that when you don't have to worry about money, right? Let's say your parents never had to worry about money, about feeding you, about whatever, about your education, just because they'll allow you, and you have a natural curiosity, and they just be like, yo, read whatever the fuck you want to read.
Yeah.
Read whatever you want to fucking be in.
I actually got to give you flowers.
There's a freedom in that. There's a freedom in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
You know,
focus on different things.
Yeah,
Because
So-
Jaden Smith's album is actually pretty dope.
it's pretty decent.
It's pretty
yeah.
Sire.
Yeah.
So
Sire.
Willow got one song. She created this
I'm gonna have to
motherfucker.
check this out
It's-
for real.
The song is called 8, the number 8.
Okay.
Willow.
And she's like 14 or 15, and the song is deep. I'm like, this bitch read.
But you don't like Janae Aiko though, so you like Willow, but not Janae
but who
Aiko.
I'm gonna tell you who I want to go study. I want to go study with Ari Lennox though.
Listen, bro.
She is. All right,
So you
all right, we finna
asked
go to
Singer
another-
Crush?
Yeah.
That is my
That's
motherfucker.
Hey man, I'll fucking fight you right now, nigga, man. Hey man.
And
It's
on
not
that
that
note, we
deep.
gotta go, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to the
Hey,
WAYA
Ari,
podcast.
Ari, holla at your
Fuck
boy.
with us next
I'm
time.
right here. I'm right here. I'm
Check
ready
y'all
for you,
next
dog.
time. Y'all be safe. One.
Who are you again?